Nau mai, haere mai to students, whānau, everybody connected with Melville High School who's also in attendance. Very shortly the karanga will go out and the official party who's sitting up here on the stage will move down the centre of the hall and up into their seats. When the karanga goes out, could everyone be upstanding and stay upstanding for several minutes until the end of the national anthem. E tū koutou. If we could remain standing, I'll now call on our kaumātua, Tutu Ormsby, to lead us with our karakia timatanga. Mātua Tutu.
I runga I te ingo tapu o te mana Māori, ko whai atu rā ta karikia, o te pai Mārire, i tēnei wā. Tō tia ka whakamarumatanga mai rā e te atua, ki runga ki tō mātou ki ngi tana hōranga tira taraua whānau mokopuna. Tai no rā ki te pane i te pauwaru i te rawa kore, e mātou kato, e māui i tunu ana rā i te rangi nei. Ai, nā au te e kro oria ai, nā au te kro oria ai, nā au te kro oria ai, ai, rire, hau, pai mārire. Sit down.
Kia ora koutou. Normally you would stay seated, but I'm sorry, I'm going to ask you to stand again because we have our national anthem, and just as our All Blacks will be singing from the bottom of their lungs, you are also welcome to follow along with the national anthem. Thank you, everybody. You can sit down now and stay seated for some time. So now that we've got the full house, I'll just introduce myself again. John Ledson, Deputy Principal. I'll be your Master of Ceremonies. Just to vet that standard, very quick housekeeping matter. In case of emergency, you will see the exit signs above the doors. If everyone could calmly make their way to an exit and assemble in the grass area with the dome on it just outside the front doors there. And so that we're not constantly disturbed by the cheeping of all your notifications, could you put your cell phone on some type of silent mode? Thank you very much. So we begin tonight's proceedings with a welcome and address from our principal, Mr. Clive Hamill. Clive.
tui I ronga, tui I raro, tui ki te pauhenga tangata o te motu. E kiengi tū heitia, pai maari e nā mana, e nā reo, e rauranga tira mā, nau mai, hara mai, whakatau mai. Halfway through this, I'm going to have to strip off and get down to my white shirt because the temperature is quite warm here, so I hope the fans are going for our staff in that regard. Right, welcome. Welcome to the final Melville High School Academic, Sports and Cultural Prize-giving event. We mark 60 years of service to the greater Melville community tonight, and the board joins with me and our staff in extending to all the award and trophy winners our congratulations for your achievements and your efforts. I'd like to begin by extending a special invitation to our guests. I'd like to acknowledge our long-time and invaluable friends of Melville High School, Dr. John and Glenys Gallagher, Dr. Alistair Jones. He's the Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor at the University of Waikato, and we've got a special history with the university here. Obviously, Kauma Tutu Ormsby. Koro Tutu was here on my very first visit to our kura and has been a regular attendance in support of us. My good lady, Maria Hamill, Marcus Freak, who is the Director of the Education for Waikato. Great to have you out and about, Marcus. David Cook, Principal of Melville Intermediate, and Sarah Field, who we'll be speaking to briefly later on, who's the Deputy E-Principal. This is a mouthful. So she's Deputy E-Principal for Katui Ako, and that's the national e-learning video conferencing network that we're party to. And of course now there's over 2,400 students that are part of that network studying online. It's great to have a former principal colleague, David Bradford, here. He's a trustee for POET, or the Perry Outdoor Education Trust, and our Melville High School board members, so presiding member Liz, and board members Tracy Pratt, Jared Gallagher, Dwayne Transfield, Leo Juby, and somewhere out the back working very hard, and we saw her at the Pōwhiri, Valetta Wipiri. We've got apologies from Kevin Johnson. He's the person that got the short straw about working with Melville High School as our Senior Ministry Network Advisor. He's unable to be here. Right. So firstly, I'd like to start on the fact that our successes today, and your successes today, rest on the shoulders of many people who have been here at Melville High School over the last 6 decades, and they've helped you leave an impressive legacy. These people include ex-students, staff, kaumātua, and our magnificent MLV community. It is upon your efforts and care that our success is based. I always report on NCA, and last year our results in 2022 were poor. One of the major impacts of the restructure process has been the huge changes in staff. And as a result, last year, 1/3, 34% actually, of our teaching faculty were beginning teachers. So those are teachers in their first or second year of teaching. And while they have passion, they lack experience. And it has an impact not only on them, but on their peers and our students. Further, 44% of our teachers were fixed term. In other words, that means they had a temporary contract, and that was because the restructure meant that we weren't able to appoint permanently. Unsurprisingly, we weren't able to sustain our excellent record of 2021, with our achievement levels at NCA dropping between 47% to 22% in that regard. And the greatest concern to the board was the fact that Māori and Pacifica students were the greatest losers in that process. This year we are tracking much better in that regard, and even though we began the year with a new leadership team and sustained our high ratio of beginning and fixed term teachers, this group of people made a fist of it, and I acknowledge you all. Despite this, just a bit of bragging here, our NCA results from last year were better in comparison to our sister schools of Fairfield College and Fraser. This last year has been a challenge with the extensive work required by the impending closure, staff and student anxiety about their futures, so all the teaching and support staff got dismissal notices about 2 months ago. And of course, our students are anxious about their futures, especially the Year 12s, who in particular, next year would have been their primo year as student leaders. In response to this challenge, I really need to acknowledge the board, who are resolute in their support for staff and students. They funded an extra $800,000 in this year's budget. This provided additional teachers, teacher aides, support staff, and other resources, including Education Perfect, workbooks for all classes, and it also included a special legacy budget for the refurbishment of our school taonga, Te Manaakitanga, our school marae. All in all, it was a pretty impressive commitment by our board and an excellent use of accumulated resources. I would like to acknowledge the leadership of Jared and more recently Liz to the board, and the fact that our board has strived really hard to make things work, I should say, not worse. Yeah, I told you the temperature was getting to me, all right? And to board members, I thank you greatly for that commitment in that regard. While the prospect of the promised buildings or rebuilding program for our new school has been pushed out by several years, we wish students and staff of Mangakō Tukutuku College all the very best going forward. I'll elaborate on that further in our school newsletter next week, and we'll be calling on you for your support. But tonight we're focusing about our rangatahi and their success, so to say anything more would be inappropriate. I now turn to our staff, and most of our staff are here, but also there's a huge group of others that support us in what we do. Our middle leaders in particular have worked exceedingly hard, and you can imagine if you've got a team of mostly inexperienced teachers that you have both had the reward and the challenge of supporting them. In particular, our middle leaders made a choice. They became part of the solution. Instead of taking the disappointment of their employment being terminated, they stepped forward and led by example and helped the SLT, that's the senior leadership team, and that make things happen. That support was vital, and one of the reasons why we're here, and one of the reasons why we're positive about the next few weeks in that regard. It should be noted, however, that we've faced some other challenges. Melville High School is a community school, and over the last few years, our community has faced sustained and deepening social and financial pressure. And this, at times, is reflected in our classrooms and in the playgrounds. These we have managed well and to the best of our ability. And again, the teaching and the support staff have been outstanding in this regard. So behind our hardworking teachers, there is a team supporting their endeavours. There's a large group of dedicated and administrative support staff and also caretakers and cleaners. And they all strive to provide the best environment we can to nurture our rangatahi. Those support staff are the oil that lubricate the teaching machine. I'd also like to acknowledge my leadership team, who were brand new at the beginning of the year. And historically, we've had up to 70 years of leadership experience in that leadership team. And so the newbies, or two newbies and one recycled person, acknowledging you, John, have done a magnificent job. And I value their professionalism, their commitment to the school, and a very positive attitude. Let's put attitude in there. Okay. Now I turn to you, our community. So thanks to all of you that have provided time to coach and support. The magnificent stipends you've done so, gentlemen, have been outstanding, haven't they? One of the requirements is to be a coach is to have a big wallet, really, because they're always digging in their pockets to help our young people. There are lots of people who have supported us in 100 different ways in that regard. But also there are significant funders who have assisted us. And I acknowledge Waikato Tainui, the Salvation Army, John and Glenys Gallagher, the DG Group, the Lion Foundation, Poet, and the University of Waikato. There are myriads of others who have helped. To this broad perspective, I'd like to just acknowledge two of our major supporters and friends of the school. And we have them here tonight. So that is Dr. John and Glenys Gallagher. To you both, I express my deep and sincere appreciation. Excuse me, I'm going to be doing a bit of this tonight, so get used to it. I really express my sincere appreciation for your substantial and sustained support. Be it computers from quite a while ago to the spectacular assistance with the Glenys Gallagher Library, the John Gallagher Fitness Centre, the LED screen out the front, the turf at the back, the shelter in the middle, those regular contributions. And the support, Glenys, particularly for our challenged learners, has been magic. Your advocacy for social justice and your philanthropy has really made a real difference to our school in providing you with the environment you deserve. So thank you. Great to have you here. I now turn to our students and your families. Melville High School students achieve at the very highest level. They demonstrate energy and creativity, and they wish to help and benefit all. They take care with their peers and about their local community. They are going to be invaluable citizens of the world. I acknowledge our student leaders for their efforts and their growth during this year. And collectively, you all give me great hope for the future. I said I'd do this again. I'd now like to take a moment to acknowledge the support of my family, and especially my wife and our daughters. Maria Orwhaia. Maria, as you know her, because she has been relieving at the school, is a special woman, and she has been my rock. And for some of you, you would know that I had a challenge with my health in March this year. One of the things about lifelong partners is they develop the capacity to nurture and reprimand. And being a school principal for 27 years, she's pretty good at both in that regard. And I know that she's a better teacher than me because I had the privilege of working with her before Tomorrow Schools, that's 1989, in two of the schools that I was principal of, at Moko North Taranaki and Whakamaru. She was appointed under the old system, not by me, all right, by an education board based in either Hamilton or New Plymouth in that regard. So I speak with a bit of authority on that. Darling, I thank you for your care and your support. A little bit about me. Well, I'm a learner who has continually sought out opportunities to grow my knowledge and skills, and reached out a fortnight ago to a colleague about a challenge that I had. So I've never given up that learning and thirst out there. I continue to tap into the wisdom of others. And you need to do that if you want to survive in a challenging world ahead. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a community to make a difference. And you guys can make that difference. So the Service Academy, some of you would remember that, the Surfing Academy, the academic counselling, the tracking, restorative practices, and I could go on, are all original ideas of somebody else. But with their support, we were able to implement them here at Melville High School. For over 30 years that I was a principal, I am a principal, have been a principal, I was the least qualified teacher on the staff. Learning is a lifelong process. And you gather from that I'm no longer in that group. And I acknowledge the University of Waikato for that. But learning is a lifelong process. And I have great respect for the graduates of the University of Life. I've had the privilege of working along some brilliant individuals in kaumātua who have had tremendous skill in making the complex simple. We're graduates of wānanga, and they were able to help me constructively solve challenges in that regard. They were able to lead people and manage huge groups of individuals in constructive and amazing ways. And so while they didn't have the paperwork or the titles, they have had a huge impact, an invaluable impact on my growth as an individual and the growth of our school. So I acknowledge those people. So being principal is quite a privilege. And I've absolutely loved it, except the challenging times, of course. I love coming to work, and we'll miss you all next year. I'll miss the interactions with you, and you might anecdotally comment about some of my not necessarily appropriate behaviour, but I still hope that you don't use that as a barrier to make contact with me in the future. I want to appeal to you to always see yourselves as good ambassadors to the memory of Melville High School, and never allow selfish interest to blemish your integrity, the good name of our school, or the others that have helped you nurture yourself over the years at Melville High School. Be kind and be good to the people you meet on your journey of life. Think big thoughts and be optimistic in whatever you're doing. We are all proud of your achievements today in that regard. And reflect a little. Say thank you to the people that have had an impact on your life. Say thanks to your family, to your whānau, to your teachers, and all those others that helped you in your journey. Finally, I'd just like to acknowledge again the staff for their many and varied contributions, and I wish you all the very best for the future. Take care. Aroha mai. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā rā koutou, katoa. Kia ora.
Kia ora, Clive. We now move on to the Sports and Cultural Awards, where we'll have students moving across the stage. So just a reminder that the students' names will be called out in groups of 5. They will come up individually, receive their handshake and their various certificates and other awards, and then they will wait at the downward stairway in groups of 5, and then out to A1, back in the same row, front row where they came from. So the students will understand those instructions because we've been through them a few times. So it is my pleasure to hand over to the Sports and Cultural Awards, read by Assistant Principal Michael Edwards and presented by the other Assistant Principal, Sandra Buchanan. So Michael and Sandra, if you could come forward.
Tēnā koutou katoa. It is my pleasure to welcome students up here on stage, for students to receive recognition for their mahi this year in sport and culture. Could I please ask the following students to come forward? Marley, Justin, Moriah, Maverick, Rory and Kyra. Marley Barnes, Justin Corley. Service to Ultimate Frisbee and Fair Play Basketball. Moriah Te Teri, service to netball. Maverick Langi Waikeri Herbert, fair play to basketball. Rory Araway, service to netball and fair play basketball. Lazar, Farhan, Naomi, Talia, Dominic. Lazar Kawaya, merit basketball. Farhan Ali, merit basketball. Naomi Kavamoonga One, service netball. Talia Smith, service to Ultimate Frisbee. Dominic Whitaker, fair play badminton and merit in badminton. Nathan, Taylor, Bella, Harmony, Tremaine, Reimana. Nathan Sanderson, fair play, badminton. Taylor Glassy, service to netball. Bella Gray, service to netball. Harmony Mutua, service to netball. Tremaine Q, merit to basketball. Reimana Manawaiti, Sport Colours Rugby League. Aidan Hiria Te Whetu Orchid Dejon Marama. Aidan Spence, service to hockey. Hiria Puru, service netball. Dejon Kingi, service to student council and merit football. Serenity Nidus Shivnesh bin Muhammad Cairo. Nidus Wilson. Service to Student Council. Shivnesh Gaunda. Service to football. Muhammad Shihaja. Merit to in badminton. Dominic, Jamie, Holly, Isaiah, Braden, Ngā Philip. Ngā Wainga Amotu. Melville High School Rugby Most Improved Under 15 player. Just note that this is a joint award as well. Philip Wainga Amotu, Melville High School Rugby Most Improved Under 15 player also. Holly Adam, service to the ball committee. Amelia, Tane, Sian, Nathaniel, Jason, Celia. Tane, Wepane, service to Ultimate Frisbee, Melville High School Ultimate Frisbee Outstanding Male. Sian Patalicio, Melville Netball Club The Whole Trophy, demonstrates high level of sportspersonship, and Melville High School Netball Club player with potential. Nathaniel John, Melville High School Junior Boys Soccer Player of the Year. Celia Edwards, Fair Play Badminton and Melville High School Junior Girls Swimming Champion. Can I just go back to our house rules, as Mr. Ledson mentioned earlier, just to hold our applause on stage here till everyone's across the stage for that, that acknowledgement. Jet, Page, Tama, Cohen, Kure, Bonnie. Jet Keane, Merit Basketball and Melville High School Junior Boys Basketball Most Valuable Player. Paige Davison, Melville High School Best Hockey Team Player and Melville High School Hockey Fair Play Award jointly awarded. Tama Parsons, Merit Basketball and Basketball New Zealand Junior Boys Most Improved Player. Cohen McNamara, Merit Basketball and Melville High School Student Council Basketball Trophy. Bonnie Atwood, Karina Grill Trophy for Most Improved Girls Hockey Player. Kelly, Said, Brodie, Brianna, Samuel, Kelly, Figure, Grace. Melville High School Intermediate Boys Swimming Champion. Saeed Ferris, Merit Football and Melville High School Soccer Cup Most Outstanding Player. Brodie Taha, Melville High School Senior Volleyball Most Improved Player. Good to see you, Brenna. Brenna Adam, Service Relay for Life, Colours Softball and Touch, and Melville High School Intermediate Girls Swimming Trophy. Well done. Desire Pinikulu, Sakilsa, Brodie Thomas. Brodie Tahoe. Service Rugby, Wood Trophy Melville High School Best Rugby Player, joint winner, and the Christina Phillips Memorial Cup Best Overall Team Player. Thomas Hitchens. Fair Play Rugby and Wood Trophy Melville High School Best Rugby Player. That concludes my list of Sport and Culture Award winners. I just want to say great to see so many familiar faces in the audience today. So great to see you here. Special thanks to everyone that has supported our students throughout the year in all the respective fields that our students have participated in. Congratulations to all students on your recognition and achievements tonight. Do the mahi, get the treats. Kia ora.
Kia ora, Mr. Edwards and Ms. Buchanan. I'm going to be cheeky and sneak in with 3 announcements while there is just a gap in the proceedings. So a new timetable begins next week for our Year 9 and 10 students. The second announcement is that Friday the 1st of December is a farewell of the principal and various other long-serving staff. If you wish to attend, you are welcome, but let reception know if you are coming so that we can put the appropriate things in place for the expected number of people who are coming along. And the third and final announcement that I've got is that we have a junior prize giving at the end of the year for junior students, which is on Wednesday the 6th of December at 11 a.m, and of course you're all welcome to that. Moving right on with the order of business, we now move on to the presentation of the Year 11 awards. The reader will be our Year 11 Dean, Lee Peterson, and the presenter is Glenise Gallagher. So welcome to Lee and Denise.
Ko Parihaka te Maunga, ko Hatea te Awa, ko Ngāti Pakeha te Iwi, ko Lee Peterson taku ingoa. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Welcome everyone here tonight for our final prize giving. And I particularly want to say to my Year 11s, thank you so much for all the work that you put in this year and your commitment, and clearly seeing you all here tonight, it's paid off. So let's make a start. Islam, Chloe, Anna, Aries, Daniel and Faris. Islam Al-Rabi'i. Commendation Level 1 English Internal. Anna Wansia. Commendation Level 1 Science. Daniel Brooks. Commendation Level 1 Science. Ferris Gardner. Commendation Level 1 Music. Okay. Oh, mai te paki paki. Andrew, Breeze, Nevaeh, Dylan, Kendall. Andrew Stevenson. Commendation Level 1 English Internal. Breeze Mitaruri. Commendation Level 1 Science, Sports and Cultural Service Wellbeing Committee. Dylan Gribbin. Commendation Level 1 English Internal. Commendation Level 1 Mathematics Internal. Kendall Beer. Commendation Level 1 English Internal. Commendation Level 1 Art Photography. Sports and Cultural Service Student Council. Keely, Tapaya, Cornelius, Chloe, Kayla, Bo. Cornelius Fox. Commendation Level 1 English Internal. Distinction Level 1 Art Photography. Chloe Smith. Commendation Level 1 Drama. Distinction Level 1 Futures. Kayla Wolfe. Commendation Level 1 Futures. Distinction Level 1 Drama. Sports and Cultural Service Fair Play Hockey. Bo Hazlitt. Commendation Level 1 English. Commendation Level 1 Music. Distinction Level 1 Commerce. Nivkesh, Eli, Kyra, Micaiah, Connor, Philemon. Nivkesh Bal. Commendation Level 1 Science. Commendation Level 1 Commerce. Kyra Vallis. Commendation Level 1 Science. Commendation Level 1 Futures. Sports and Cultural Service Student Council. Sports and Cultural Service Wellbeing Committee. Micaiah Everett. Commendation Level 1 Te Reo Māori, me ona tikanga. Distinction Level 1 Agriculture, Sports and Cultural Service Student Council. Emily, Vaughan, Noah, Hicks, Kurt. Hicks Markland. Commendation Level 1 Mathematics Internal, Distinction Level 1 Music, Sports and Cultural Service Student Council, Sports and Cultural Service Wellbeing Committee. Kurt Roberts. Commendation Level 1 English, Commendation Level 1 Science, Distinction Level 1 Mathematics. Xander, Vanatalie, Penelope, Dan, Apera, Connor. Penelope Garcia. Commendation Level 1 Science, first place in Level 1 Music. Yep. Dan de Guzman, Commendation Level 1 Mathematics Internal, Commendation Level 1 Science, first place Design and Visual Communication Level 1. Charlotte, Azima, Amish, Ezekiel, Sari. Charlotte Profner. Commendation Level 1 Science. First place in Level 1 Hard Material Wood. First place in BCI Building Prize. First place in Level 1 Futures. Azima Ali. Commendation Level 1 English. Commendation Level 1 Futures. Distinction Level 1 Geography. Sports and Cultural Service Fair Play Hockey. First prize in Level 1 Drama. First place Lincoln Family Academic Excellence in Level 1 Drama. Sari Titchborn. Okay, we're going to be a while. Commendation Level 1 English. Commendation Level 1 Geography. Distinction Level 1 Science. Sports and Cultural Service, Student Council, Sports and Cultural Service, Wellbeing Committee, Sports and Cultural Service, Sport Service, Netball. First place Food. First place in Level 1 Te Reo Māori me ona tikanga. First place in Level 1 Food. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks very much to Lee and Glenise, and once again, well done to the Year 11 students for their awards. And now for something a little bit different, we have a performance. So Skylar August and Nika Kapia are going to perform a musical item, and the item is called I See the Light. So over to you, Skylar and Nika.
All those days watching from the window, All those days chasing down the break, all those years living in everywhere, all that time never truly seen just how blind I've been. Now she's here, shining in the sky. Now she's here, suddenly I see. Standing here, it's all so clear. I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is blue, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you. Now that I see you.
Thanks very much to Skylar and Nika for your lovely musical items. We move on now to the Board of Trustees. Clive mentioned the important and integral role of the Board of Trustees in the functioning of any high school in New Zealand. And we have Liz Willis, who is the presiding member, is going to get us started with the Board of Trustees address, and various other members of the board will also step up and have a few words. So over to you, Liz.
First of all, we just want to thank everyone for coming tonight. And most of you probably don't know who we are and haven't seen us around, but our role is one behind the scenes in governance. And we just wanted to say a few words, mostly of thanks and appreciation to you, our school family. And so I'm going to turn the time to Tracy first.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Ko Tracy Pratt, tōku ingoa. Once a year we come together to celebrate the great things which our rangatahi have achieved in sport and cultural performances, service and academic excellence. For Melville High in 2023, they have done so with the help and support of many of you, and with the dedication and manaki of the teachers, the support staff, our leadership team and our principal, Clive. Nō tō roro nā taku roro, ka ora ai te iwi. With my food basket and your food basket, we can feed the people. Together, we have nurtured and supported the students throughout this most challenging of years. And tonight, we can look back on 2023 with pride and see the great things which have come out of the final year of Melville High. On behalf of the Melville Board, it is my pleasure to thank everyone who has contributed this year to our kura. Even though we are largely invisible for most of the time, that includes members of your hard-working board. We currently have parent representatives of Jared, Dwayne, myself and Liz, our chair, Leo from the student body, and Valletta as staff representative. We also have serving the board with great dedication Lynette from Melville High and our school leader Clive. To Clive, and a special thanks for your energy and resilience, your compassion and your big heart. On the other side of the storm is the strength that comes from having navigated through it. You are a demonstration of that strength. Thank you for all you have done for our school. Your board puts student achievement at the heart of everything we do. At front of mind this year has also been the support of our staff. who are the key to student engagement and success at school. A particular thanks to them for staying the distance and putting in countless hours for our akonga. Standing on the shoulders of giants is a phrase to honour those who have gone before us to make Melville what it is today. I would like to call on Liz to briefly reflect on Melvonians past and Dwayne to talk about the future of our community. Kia ora. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
All of us gathered here tonight will become part of the past of Melville High School. For 60 years, almost 60 years, Melville High School has stood here in this area. And as the outgoing board, we have been part of the restructure and the closure of what is Melville High School. And we will become a valuable part of the past of the history of Melville High School. And in years to come, when students and others seek out the history of Melville High School, we will all be part of that. I myself have had a 20-year involvement here at Melville High School. I've had siblings that have attended Melville High School, and my own children have been here. And it has been a privilege, an honour, and a joy to be part of the Melville community. And we want to acknowledge you, our students, your families, your cheering section, your supporters, our board supporters, our staff, past and current, our principal, as we move forward and we look to the future. For some of us, it will be an emotional time, but we need to think to the future and the importance of what will be best for our young people's future. My children always say to me, "Mum, you lived in the dark ages." And sometimes I really do feel that. And we do, as much as we don't want to, we do need to look to the future and what will be best. And so as we put the past behind us and we close this part of the history book, Melville will never be forgotten. The buildings may change, but our memories come from our associations together, the people we love, the people we care about, those people that help us make our memories here at Melville High School. I'm going to turn some time over to Dwayne, and following Dwayne, our student representative Leo will take some time. Just wanted to share my love and thanks and appreciation to our Melville family. Kia ora.
They're giving me a minute, 30 seconds to talk about the future. Is this mic working? The future. Future of this school, your future. So I'm going to start off by telling you what that future is going to look like by giving you a phrase that was common in the past. It's a very futuristic phrase used in the past. Our generation, whenever we didn't like a particular product or a process or something like that, we would compare it. We would all go, they can put a man on the moon, but they can't make, whatever it is, that's the problem. They can put a man on the moon, but they can't make a better can opener that's easier to use. Now, the reason for that is because the people that make the can openers and the people that put the man on the moon, they're different people. It's a different they. What we have on the stand here, on the stage here, are those that are a different they. The kind of school, your future that's going to be happening here, and how this is all going to be looked is because all of you are going to be that different they. I hope each and every one of you are. I hope none of you end up holding in your hand a better can opener. You plant that flag on Mars, because, we've been to the moon. You do that. We put a man on Mars, those Melville High School students did that. Why can't they? You be that one. You become that. This school, its future is all going to be happening because you're going to change. You're going to be that they. I commend and give my aroha and thanks to all the different theys that are out here. Thank you.
When Mr. Hamill asked me to stand as student representative on the board, I only knew them as the people who talked at final assemblies, with the guy who does great speeches, from Arnold Schwarzenegger to making your bed and thanking your mum. But over the past couple of months, I've seen a side of the school that I never knew about, from managing budgets to employer relations. During this time, I have learned many things, like how to understand the convoluted language of government policy, and try as I might to read financial reports. Although I didn't always find it easy, trying to juggle board work with school, and don't even get me started on the number of emails. I also found it hard joining the board with only a few months left before the school would close. It sometimes felt like I could do nothing to try and help the students because the school's future was not decided by us. It was by the government funding and the new school. But after seeing the commitment and dedication that the other board members and Mr. Hamill have to the students' future, I knew I could not sit by. And I know that Melville is not a perfect school. Sometimes I wish we could have a fancy new welder or a great outdoors program. But recently I've realized that if we did, I would never have learned how to use that dusty old TIG welder that's been sitting around for years, or started tramping on my own, with only last weekend completing my first mountaineering trip, summiting Ruapehu. Even though Melville isn't the biggest school, and certainly isn't the richest, I truly feel proud to be part of its legacy. And sitting on the stage today, I've realized I'm truly going to miss Melville. I'm going to miss the people yelling out, celebrating when the MC is trying to get them to stop. I'm going to miss the wonderful performances that we have. So I would like to thank all the amazing staff who have gone above and beyond to make my school the best it has been. Thank you.
Leo. On behalf of the Melville High School Board, we'd like to present Leo with a special gift for his service as our student representative. Thank you.
Thanks to the various members of the Board of Trustees who spoke, and it's nice to have them in the forefront instead of working late at night behind closed doors. We now move on to the presentation of Year 12 awards. These will be read by Marnie McNillan, the leader of the Science Learning Area, and presented by Marcus Freak, the Regional Manager of the Ministry of Education. So Marnie and Marcus, could you please step forward? And students, be ready for the Year 12 awards.
Kia ora e te whānau. Before I start with the Year 12 awards, I would just like to acknowledge Mrs. Alison Tuck, who is the Year 12 Dean, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, and also Mrs. Simone Ishinabe, who was the Year 12 Dean earlier in the year. Both of these ladies have put in a huge amount of work and care towards all of you Year 12. Being a dean is a very hard job, but it is a blessing and a privilege to be able to do it. So I know that they both would be very, very proud of you all tonight. Okay, could the following students please come forward? Jasmith, Hania, Martini, Ciara, Lucas, and Kyrie. Jasmith Chand, commendation for Level 2 English. Hania Mala, commendation for Level 2 Geography. Martini Carpia, commendation for Level 2 Gateway. Just get them. Okay. Alex, Alia, Makairi, Pranav, Lachlan, and Tutu. Alex O'Brien, commendation for Level 2 music. Alia Hogg, commendation for Te Reo Māori me ona tikanga. Makairi Wilson, commendation for Te Reo Māori me ona tikanga. Pranav Niwas, commendation for Level 2 Biology and Level 2 Digital Technology. Lachlan Jones, commendation for Level 2 English and Level 2 Mathematics. Tutu Iuta, commendation for Level 2 Commerce, Level 2 Mathematics and Level 2 Physics, and a Cultural Service Award for Student Council. Nika Dayton, Fatima Shaniqua Crystal. Nika Kapia, commendation for Level 2 Music, a Cultural Service Award for the Wellbeing Committee, and Relay for Life. Dayton Patalicio, commendation for Level 2 English and Level 2 Science, a Cultural Service Award for the Performing Arts, Sound and Lighting Technical Support, and Student Council. Fatima Nisha, commendation for Level 2 Science and a Cultural Service Award for Student Council. Shaniqua Rikiau Waka, commendation for Te Reo Māori me ona tikanga and Cultural Service for Kapahaka. Crystal Webster, commendation for Level 2 Biology and Level 2 Humanities and distinction in Level 2 Gateway. Carl, Nevaeh, Clint, Noah, Shivnesh, and Danielle. Carl Ross, commendation for Level 2 Futures and Level 2 Geography and distinction in Level 2 Advanced Physical Education. Nevaeh Ringia, distinction in Level 2 Art Painting. Noah McMillan, distinction in Level 2 Humanities and Level 2 History, and a Sport Fair Play Award for Ultimate Frisbee. Shivnesh Gounder, the BCI Building Level 2 Prize and first place in Hard Materials Technology Wood. Danielle Bettridge, first place in Level 2 Gateway. Brysa, Nicole, Brandon, and Arpit. Brysa Clulo, commendation for Level 2 Chemistry, Cultural Service for the Library and Student Council, Sports Service Merit Badminton, the Melville High School Hockey Fair Play Award joint winner, first place in Level 2 Commerce, the Linda Todd Trophy for highest academic achieving student in Year 12 Commerce, and the Melville High School Commerce Cup for best Level 2 business effort and achievement. Nicole Pinlack, Cultural Service for the Library, first place in Level 2 Art Painting and Level 2 Chemistry, and the Lynette Parlane Trophy for Best Overall Level 2 Art Student. Brandon Ballantyne, distinction in Level 2 Gateway, cultural service for performing arts, sound and lighting technical support, the Tools for Work Level 2 prize, and first place in hard materials technology metal. Riza, Eric, Caitlin, Crystal, Javan, and Spencer. Can't see him. Eric Thompson, commendation in Level 2 English and Level 2 Chemistry, distinction in Level 2 Digital Technology, and the Evelyn Cardowney Memorial Cup. Caitlin Tipani, commendation for Level 2 English and Level 2 Gateway, distinction in Level 2 Music, a Sports Service Award for Badminton and a Sport Fair Play Award for Badminton, first place in Level 2 Physics, and the Best Improved Senior Performer for Year 12. Spencer Nichols, commendation in Level 2 Mathematics, and first place in Level 2 Food Studies and the Food Prize. That concludes the Year 12 Academic Awards. Just before I go, I'd like to congratulate all Year 12s and all students on their awards and all their achievements this year and all of the years at Melville High School. I have absolutely loved working here. It's been a privilege and a blessing to work for you all, so thank you.
So thank you, Mani and Marcus, and congratulations once again for the Year 12 students for their various prizes and accolades. It is now time to move on to the current Melville High School head students. Yes, I can see them sitting in the second row there. So there's going to be an opportunity for you, first of all, to do your valedictory address, and then there'll be a small presentation from Clive and Liz. So in this order, Ella Harvey, the head student, followed by Kylie Son, the deputy student, then Elijah Hicks, assistant head student, and Cody Tarangi, assistant head student. So Ella, I invite you forward, if you could wriggle out through the spaces there and come up and give your address, followed by Kylie.
Ka tangi te titi, ka tangi te kāka, ka tanga hoki o hau. Ka tēnei taku pepea. Ko te pena Harvey, taku pāpa, ko Helen Makai, taku mama, ko mō haka te awa. Ko ngā te hururu te maunga, ko ngā te pahuwere te apu. Ko taki tumi te waka. Ko tēnei taku kōrero mō tuku nene, kore koutou e wareware tō whānau, me te wahi ka noho koutou. Kore koutou e wareware ki te pakiaka. Taku whakatauki ki a koutou, ko ki atu au te mia noi o te ao. Ko whānau, ko whānau, ko whānau. Ka renoi te kōrero, nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ella Harvey, and I had the privilege of being your head student for 2023. Basically, what I just talked about was I introduced myself and dedicated the speech to my nanny, Glad Harvey. Earlier this year, I made a deal with my nanny that I would do my speech in Māori, and a couple weeks later, she passed away. So this speech is very special to her, to me, and I want to make her proud. Nanny gave this quarter wide to my auntie Trina when she graduated university, and Nanny wore it in family photos that were taken when we found out she was very sick. I'm wearing it today to honor her As I said, I dedicate my speech to my nanny and based it on the theme, don't forget your family, don't forget where you lived, and don't forget your roots. My background is a bit of a combo. My dad is Māori, born in New Zealand, raised in Hamilton, and my mum is Scouse, born in England, but raised in Hamilton. My parents have taught my brothers and me to use manners, to be kind, to be tolerant, to work hard, and many other things. They taught us these things so we can have happy lives, and my siblings have done our best to follow their teachings. I haven't always lived the way my parents have taught my brothers and me. I've made mistakes because I am human. But when I've changed my life to living how I have been taught, I have found peace and become much happier. Like all of you, I'm a work in progress. Not until recently, I understood the importance of family and how much I learned from them and the sacrifice they made for us kids until I had to make a couple of sacrifices myself. I've been blessed with having 2 different backgrounds, so when I can, I try my best to listen to stories, to connect with my cultures a bit more, from both my Scouse side and my Māori side, by talking to my extended family, but mostly my grandparents. You will learn a lot when you ask your grandparents about their lives. I've learned it's very important to make time to do this, as you might not get the chance to hear those stories in the future. For me, Melville High is also my roots. When I first came to Melville High as a fresh Year 9, I was very quiet and didn't like to try new things, and my confidence in myself was very poor. But throughout the years, with my friends and teachers believing in me, I've grown to put myself out there more, and my confidence has increased quite a lot, to the point where my Year 9 self would not believe I'm standing right here talking to you all, and wouldn't believe I had the guts to run for head student. I wouldn't be the person I am today as a teenager transitioning into adulthood if it wasn't for the things that Melville High has taught me. As Melville High students, we're going our separate ways with the school closing down. We may not see our teachers again, and we may not stay in contact with our friends, but I want you all to think about how far you have grown. Try to remember yourself when you first started to how you are right now. See how far you have come, both physically and mentally. Remember the obstacles and many challenges you have overcome. Respect your roots. There's something special about where you come from and where you started. There's also something exciting about where you're going. We have the ability to choose our future every day. You are capable of more than you know. That's why it's critical to show up each day valuing others with a sense of belonging, responsibility, and acts of service. I've been grateful for this opportunity to be your head student for 2023. I've enjoyed my journey at Melville High. I'll never forget all my experiences here. I wish all the students good luck in your exam. I want to say a special thanks to the hardworking teachers who have gone the extra mile to help shape the students of Melville High into who we are today. I wish the teachers and students an exciting future, a happy Christmas, and I hope you all stay cool for the summer. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name's Kylie. I'd like to say thank you for having me as your deputy head student this year. It's been a pleasure to be a part of this group. One of the hardest things about being a head student was managing my workload. Often, lots of things would come up last minute, and I struggled to finish everything on time. Throughout the year, I always felt very overwhelmed, but that didn't mean I didn't enjoy this year at all. I learned how to be more patient with things, especially if they were in the process of being planned or if they didn't plan out the way I had expected. I had to remind myself that it was okay and to keep calm and push forward. The best thing about being at Melville High School is that it brought me so many amazing memories with so many amazing people. I'd like to say thank you to those who have helped me and accompanied me through this year and my journey as your deputy head student. Thank you to my teachers throughout all of my high school years, because it's been a pleasure to be in your class, and thank you for having me. Thank you to my friends for your unwavering support, and thank you for always being there for me. And finally, thank you to my family for showing me that even if times are rough, it's okay in the end. A quote that I'd like to leave you all with by Winston Churchill is, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Thank you.
Kia ora, malolelele, talofalava, ni sampolavanaka tio. My name is Elijah Hicks, and I am one of the head students of Melville High School for 2023. First and foremost, I'd like to share a verse from the Bible. This verse comes from Ephesians chapter 3, verse 20. Glory belongs to God, whose power is at work in us. And I'd like to take the time to thank our Heavenly Father for giving me the strength, wisdom, and knowledge to uphold this position and for allowing me to stand in front of you all today. Next, I'd like to congratulate all the prize winners tonight. The vision of greatness I had for the school at the start of the year has come to pass. You are all amazing individuals. Even those who didn't get an award tonight, I am still proud of you. It's an absolute privilege to be a part of the last head students of Melville High School's history. I'll always remember the friendships I formed and the lessons I've learned at the school. It was a truly unforgettable experience that shaped me into the person I am today. I would like to take the time to thank my teachers, my brothers, and everyone behind the scenes who have molded me into a role model for the next generation. I'm very proud to be one of the big advocates for sport at Melville High School. Being a part of the rugby team for 5 years, being the captain of the boys volleyball team for the past 4 years, and now passing along my knowledge as a coach of the junior boys volleyball team. Because of the support and drive I received from being a part of these sports teams, it has motivated me to pursue national honors in volleyball, which is all thanks to the coaches and staff at Melville High School. One of the biggest things I have learned as being a leader in high school is the importance of learning from your failure. Experiencing failure has the power to shape a leader. It is a powerful resource for learning and teaches renewal, innovation. Embracing failure enables us to change and inspire others. While learning this, I've gained great perspectives about different people. My final message that I'd like to leave with you all today is that slow progress is still progress. You should never compare your beginning to someone's end. Life is not a race. We're just all trying to finish. I wish everyone the best of luck next year, and whatever you're working towards, may God lead you, and may you shall prevail. Thank you.
Kia ora e te whānau. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Cody Tirangi, and I've been an assistant head student this year at Melville High School. I would love to take this chance to congratulate everyone who has received an award tonight, and even if you didn't, I know you all worked very hard. It has been an absolute honour and privilege to be one of Melville High School's last head students this year. I truly am grateful for the support that teachers and my fellow students have given me this past year. It has been awesome to work alongside you all and get to know you all over these past 5 years of being at Melville High School. And I just want to give a special thank you to all my family and friends who have supported me all the way and continue to do so. Being part of Melville means that we all support each other and we have common goals. We care when we see others are in trouble or upset. No matter where you all go next year, remember that we are all part of Melville High School and that Melville spirit lives within us. I wish you all the best with your studies and what you want to achieve in your futures. God bless you all. Thank you.
Didn't they do well? And they came to me when they were complete. So well done, whānau, for your support of our leaders. Well done too, because the way that we elect our school leaders is based on a vote by students, a vote by staff, and a vote by that balding fella standing here before you. So I'm a great believer in the power of democracy, and this group of students is representative of our student body and have worked really hard to support each other and support our school. I'd like to invite Liz Willis to present medallions to our head students. So they need no introduction because they've introduced themselves, but congratulations to Ella Harvey. Oh, I didn't get one of those. Okay, Kylie Son. Elijah Hicks. And Cody Tarangi. How about a round of applause, and didn't they do well?
Thank you, 2023 Melville High School head students, and Clive and Liz. We move on now to the presentation of the Year 13 awards. These will be read by the Year 13 Dean, Rhonda Mudge, and presented by our good friend Liz from the Board of Trustees. So Liz and Rhonda.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. My name is Rhonda Mudge, and I am so very grateful to be the Year 13 Dean at Melville High School. Thank you, Clive, for the amazing opportunities that you have given me in a very short time. Mr. Hamill has spoken, and members of the board have spoken, and even our head students have spoken about some of the challenges that we have encountered over times. As a dean in the last 2 years, I've had 12 tutor teachers come through my watch. But when we accomplish something, and it has been extremely challenging, it is all the more satisfying. So it is all the more satisfying for me to see what you guys have achieved. For a range of awards, let's start with Puti Puti, Nikolai, Cody, Vishnu, Tamazine, and Eli. Puti Puti, Barton George, Commendation, Level 3, Art and Painting. Nikolai Dumarain, Commendation, Level 3, Art and Painting. Cody Aspden, Level 3, Geography, Commendation. It's not here. Vishnu Damara, Commendation, Level 3, Geography. No Tamazine. Sorry, here's Cody. Cody Espiden, Level 3 Geography. Sorry. There's Tamazine there. And the others I can't see. Tamazine Rohan, Commendation Level 3 Drama. And Eli Leslie, Commendation Level 3 Physics. Sorry, I can't see. Sorry. Leilani, Lester, Zephyr, Ashlyn, Ella, and Hamish. Leilani Terry, Commendation Level 3 Mathematics with Statistics and Commendation Level 3 Biology. Lester Cueto, Commendation Level 3 English as an Additional Language, Sports and Culture Service Award for Fair Play in Badminton. Ashlyn Vallis, Commendation Level 3 Mathematics with Statistics, Sport and Cultural Service Award for the ball. Ella Harvey, Commendation for Level 3 Futures, Sport and Culture Service for Wellbeing Committee and Relay for Life. And Hamish Jacobs, Distinction in Level 3 Tourism. Okay, Aman, Jade, Costin, Eldon, Antrish, and Lyric. Aman Ali, Distinction, Level 3, Art and Painting. Jade Granger, Distinction, Level 3, Science Internal. Costin Ruaporo, Commendation, Level 3, Futures. Commendation, Level 3, Music. Distinction, Level 3, Advanced Physical Education. Is Eldon Salter there? Boy or girl? And Trish Venkataya. Commendation, Level 3, Geography. Distinction, Level 3, Digital Technology. Can you move across a bit more? Sorry. Okay, next, Dejanay, Cara, Christopher, Parihina, Isaiah, and Robert. They're all here. Okay. Dejanay, Alan Sand, Distinction in Level 3 Drama, Sport and Cultural Service for the Ball. Cara Pennicott Judd, Distinction Level 3 Geography and Distinction Level 3 English. Christopher Palang, first place in Level 3 Design and Visual Communication. Parihina Parsons, Commendation Level 3 Science Internal, first place in Advanced Physical Education Level 3 and the Physical Education Overall Excellence Award for Level 3. Isaiah August, Commendation for Level 3 Music, Sport and Cultural Service Award for Volleyball, the Bob Bradley Photography Cup, and first place in Level 3 Art and Painting. Sorry. Follow your own instructions. Robert Carino, first place in Level 3 Gateway and the Gateway Trophy for top Level 3 Gateway students. Sorry. Okay, Danielle, Elliot, Andre, and Alia. Danielle Rivera, Commendation in Level 3 Mathematics with Calculus, Commendation with Level 3 Biology, Commendation Level 3 Physics, Distinction in Level 3 Chemistry, Sports and Cultural Service for Relay for Life and the Ball, first place in Level 3 English, and the Hartley Memorial Cup for Excellence in Level 3 English. Elliot Beer, Distinction in Level 3 Mathematics with Calculus, first place in Level 3 Music, the Campbell Mason Cup for Best Senior Composition Work. Alia Piahana, Commendation Level 3 Advanced Physical Education, Distinction in Level 3 Music, first place in Level 3 Tourism, and the Novotel Tainui Award. As an English teacher, I can't help myself. I must quote someone or use a whakatauki to finish. And I recall, now I can't remember his name, Spencer MacDonald, I think was the writer's name, who wrote, "Honesty is when you are truthful to others. Integrity is when you are truthful to yourself." Remember, guys, integrity is everything, because wherever you go, you take yourselves with you. Kia ora.
Thank you very much to Rhonda and Liz, and congratulations once again to the Year 13 award winners. We now move on to the Poet Award, and then shortly followed by the Ko Tui Ako Award. So I will read both of these. We'll have a quick change of personnel. So if we could have David Bradford up first. Welcome, David. And shortly after David has done the Poet Award, we'll ask Sarah to come up and do the Ko Tui Ako Award. So the two recipients are Ani and Bethany. So while we've got you up here, Ani James Kawamura. Ani, yeah, just hold that applause. This is going to take a wee while. Commendation for Level 2 Drama, Distinction for Level 2 Art Photography, Service Award for Kapahaka and Library, and Service for Wellbeing Committee, and a Service Award for Relay for Life. The Melville High School Champion Girl Swimmer, First Place in Level 2 Tourism, the Pacifica Service Trophy, and what David is, what David is really here for, the Perry Outdoor Education Trust Trophy for Excellence and Participation and Leadership in Outdoor Education. How many arms have you got? Thank you, David. And now Sarah will come up to present the Ko Tui Ako Award. So if we could have Bethany ascending the stairs. And we'll do everything while you're here, Bethany. So Bethany, a Service Award for the Ball Committee, First Place in Level 3 Drama, and the Ko Tui Ako Award, Second in Class in Level 3 Psychology, which represents the top Melville High School student in this virtual learning network. And before you sit down, Sarah, would you like to say a few words about Ko Tui Ako?
Just to put it, tēnā koutou katoa, just to put it into a bit of perspective, Bethany was one of 200 students who applied to study a subject with Ko Tui Ako, with students across the country, and coming second is a massive achievement. But I would also like to acknowledge Melville High School's leadership and Mr. Hamill's leadership in working with groups of schools to create these extra opportunities for students in our school communities. So thank you very much for having me here tonight, and thank you for the legacy that Mr. Hamill and Melville have left for Ko Tui Ako.
Once again, thank you to David Bradford and to Sarah Field for issuing those awards. I'll now ask John Gallagher to come forward, and we're moving on to the prestigious awards. I will read them out. John will present them, and some of the people who are receiving these awards will need to be built more like an octopus because there's some quite big loads that will have to be handed along. So I'll call the first group, which is Jasmine Robinson, and then the group of our guitarist boys. That's Tarangi, Hicks, Holden, Benjamin and Nidis. So could those people come up, please? So, Jasmine Robinson, Commendation for Level 2 English, Level 2 Art Painting, Distinction in Level 2 Biology, Service to the Library, First Place in Level 2 Drama, First Place in Level 2 Young Enterprise, and the Board of Trustees Trophy for Leadership. And then our group of guitarists, so could we have all four of you just come up together? That's Tarangi, Katani, Claire, Hicks, Markland, Holden Gunn, Benjamin Teo Fraser, Nidis Wilson, otherwise known as Los Niños Perdidos Guitar Ensemble, Melville High School Shield Performance of the Year. Hicks and Tarangi. Yep, you get to hold it. Now, could I have both Jade and Rangimarie Waru here? Ashley Sami, Pepe, James Kawamura, and Roman Pairama. Two sisters, Jade and Rangimarie. So, Jade? Yeah. Jade, Waru here, and Rangimarie, Waru here. They are shared for Melville High School Most Improved Kapahaka member. That's Dave and Rangamaria. Yes, and you share that. Two sisters. Ashley Sami. So Ashley has commendation for Level 2 English, distinction in Level 2 Commerce, service to the library, service to Student Council and to the Wellbeing Committee, and the Margaret Comer Trophy for Leadership in Pacifica. Pepe James Kawamura, Taina Wahine Trophy. Roman Pairama, the Taina Tani Trophy. And could the following come forward? Platinum, Jake, Skylar. That's the lot. Those three people, please. Platinum, you're up first. Platinum, Walker Kara. Platinum has service awards for Kapahaka and for Wellbeing Committee and for Relay for Life. First place in Te Reo Māori me ona tikanga Level 2. Te Rangatahi Cup, Melville High School Trophy for Top Senior Māori Orator. First place in Level 3 Te Reo Māori me ona tikanga, Te Manakitanga Trophy, Best All-Round Māori Student, and the Tuakana Wahine Trophy. Jake Hazlitt. Jake is awarded the Tuakana Tani Trophy. And Skylar August. So Skylar August, commendation in Level 2 Physics, distinction in Level 2 English, and a distinction in Level 2 Drama. Service to Kapahaka, and service to Relay for Life. First prize in Level 2 Music, Board of Trustees contribution to Performing Arts, Board of Trustees contribution to Service in Music, Ruiha Mai Oha Award for supporting Pacifica, and Melville High School contribution to cultural activities. Now the next nomination concerns Team of the Year and Coach of the Year, so representatives of the Melville High School Under-15 rugby team.
Isaiah Morgan. Yeah, read them.
So top of the list is Isaiah Morgan. Have we got some people? So we've got the Coaches of the Year, which is Dean and Pat, and we just need maybe some under-15 rugby players to step up. Have we got some in the house? Thank you, Brodie. So on the stage now, sorry, I got a little bit behind the program there. We've got Dean Witihira and Pat Harrison, who are the coaches, joint coaches of the Melville High School Under-15 rugby team, and they share the award of Coach of the Year. And then we have some Melville High School representatives. It's actually the entire team, so it's probably a squad of about 23 or something boys. But the Under-15 boys rugby team, they get the Team of the Year, being winners of the Waikato Under-15 Dwayne Monthly competition. So could I have Mason, Cassie McPherson and Elijah. So if you go down the stairs and come to the bottom of the stairs, please, Elijah. Mason. There he is. Okay, you're up first, Mason. Mason, Cassie McPherson. Now, Mason has participated in Touch, Melville High School basketball team and the basketball tournament team, under 15 rugby, the one that won the Dwayne Monkley competition, rugby league and the Waikato under 14 Wolves Touch team. So he gets for this service award, Colours in Touch, he gets the prize for the Melville High School Most Promising Player and the Sports Personality of the Year. All right, be patient with me while I go through the next person. So Elijah, you can walk slowly up the steps if you like. Waikato Open Men's Volleyball Team, Waikato Under 19 Volleyball Squad, Under 23 Tron City Lions Volleyball Team, Captain of the Open Men's Tron City Lions Volleyball Team, the New Zealand Junior Men's Volleyball Trials, Captain of the Melville High School Senior Volleyball Team, and for something different, under 21 Pirongia Rugby Team, which gives Elijah the Melville High School Senior Boys MVP Volleyball Award, commendation for Level 3 Advanced PE, service to volleyball, service and colours for volleyball, and the Sportsman of the Year. So if Cody and Kylie could do the same thing, down the steps and across to the bottom of the steps. Cody Tirangi, service for the Wellbeing Committee, service for the Relay for Life, the Lynch Award for Excellence in School Spirit, and the Jaden Chayran Trophy for the Year 13 student who is friendly, generous, supportive and caring. Kylie Son. Kylie has commendation for Level 3 Geography, service for to the Wellbeing Committee, service to Relay for Life, service to the Board Committee, and the Julie Small Cup for student support. So the next group is Drea Struther and Rinshika Deal. So Drea Struther, commendation for Level 1 English, distinction in Level 1 Science, service to Student Council, service to the Wellbeing Committee, first place in Level 1 Geography, and first place for the gives you the Austin Geography Cup. First place gives you the Lincoln Trophy, Best Overall Level 1 Art Student. First place in Level 1 Art Painting, and the Melville High School Student Council Trophy for Excellence in Year 11. Rinchinka Deal. Commendation for Level 1 English and Level 1 Art Painting. Commendation for Level 1 Mathematics and Level 1 Commerce. First place in Level 1 Science. First place giving you the Jane Barnett Trophy. First place Melville High School Cups in Senior Horticulture. And the first place all-round excellence, the top student in Year 11. Could I now have Finn Curry and Alexei Maximoff? Finn Curry, Mathematics Cup for Excellence in Level 2 Mathematics, first place in Level 2 Mathematics, the Melville High School Student Council Trophy for all around, I'll do that the other way around. First place in Digital Technology and the Melville High School Trophy for all-round excellence in Year 12. And Alexei Maximoff, a commendation for Level 2 Chemistry, a distinction in Level 2 mathematics, service to student services, first place in Level 2 English, first place in Level 2 biology, the Lynn Andrew Cup, first place in history Level 2, the Shirley Ross Trophy for academic excellence as the top student in Year 12. Thank you very much, John. That concludes the presentation of the prestigious awards. Thanks to John for your presentation skills. Congratulations to all the prestigious awards winners. And we now move on to the presentation of prestigious scholarships. So I call on Clive, and he will be ably supported by the presenter, Dr. Alistair Jones, Senior Deputy Vice-Chancellor of the University of Waikato.
Excuse me while I take a drink. It's really pleasing to have Alistair here, because he's an ex-teacher of Melville High School, and he threatened me with harm if I said when he was a teacher. But some of you grandmothers out there would recognise him, I'm sure. So we're really fortunate to have a close relationship with the University of Waikato, and in particular they have piloted teacher training programs, Masters in Learning teacher programs with us, and we have been willing participants in that role. And I've committed Alistair to saying a few words as well. Part of that process of the relationship is reflected in the Paul Woodford Day Melville High School Scholarship for Excellence. And this is an award which recognises the special relationship we have with the University of Waikato. And I'm most probably stealing your thunder, am I?
It doesn't matter, you're the boss.
Yeah, for, what is it? 5 weeks and 1 day more. Yes. So the scholarship is in memory of Emeritus Professor Paul Woodford Day. And Professor Day is associated with the university long before there were buildings on the campus over at Ruakura. In fact, he and his wife Gabriel drew up some plans for the first University of Waikato buildings on their kitchen table. And he was part of the University of Auckland branch that began right here and then became the foundation for the University of Waikato. And back in those days, you'll be appreciative of this, Marcus, there were delays in the building program in that regard, and Melville High School actually began its first year in Melville Intermediate premises. So really, it's a little bit like, I suppose, the medical faculty that you're trying to establish at the university. They're working on it, Alistair said, but it's a battle. Nobody dishes it out willingly. And Professor Paul Woodford Day was part of the campaign trail out there, and it was great that we had a visionary leadership. And to recognise the special relationship that Melville High School has with the University of Waikato, he took up a professorship at the university in 1970, and when he retired in 1980, he was awarded the university's first emeritus professor honour, which was followed by an honorary doctorate in 1998. So there's one scholarship of $2,000 awarded each year, and it is by nomination of the principal which is not true really, because we all sit around a table and say, who do you think represents the best student who has great potential in year 13? And the 2023 recipient is Aria Tichborne. Could you come forward, Aria? Right. Put it away, darling. Excellent.
Kia ora and good evening, everyone. Clive, thank you very much for the kind invitation to speak and then taking my speech. But one of the things I just want to highlight, it is actually great to be back at Melville High School, even though it's only got 5 weeks to go. I actually taught here before tomorrow's schools, for those that remember those days. But one of the things about Melville is that it's the strength in the community, and that's one of the things that struck me when I taught here. But also the university began here, and the University of Waikato would not have begun either at Melville or where it is now if it wasn't for the strength of the community. The community wanted it, the community demanded it, and now you have a globally ranked university all starting from on this site in this place over 60 years ago. So I just want to acknowledge this evening the community, the fact that in this part of town, in this part of Hamilton, you do create things which go on to become globally significant things. So thank you very much, Melville. Thank you very much for having me this evening, and all the best to the community. So kia ora.
Before you leave, we've got a couple more.
Okay, I'm happy to do that.
I got caught out again, all right. I wasn't following the script, so I've asked Dr. Jones to stay here because there is another scholarship that has been awarded to 2 students, and I'd like to invite Leo and Joanne Pilak forward, please. So these 2 students have been awarded the Ko Te Tangata School Leaving Scholarship, named for the people, that recognises top achieving students commencing an undergraduate degree at the University of Waikato. It recognises the university's strong connection and commitment to schools and communities right throughout Aotearoa, and the recipients of the scholarship show academic readiness and strong community spirit. The university receives well over 1,000 applications each year, and 400 students are offered this award. The scholarships are to the value of between $5,000 and $7,000. So please welcome our 2 recipients of the Ko Te Tangata School Leaver Scholarship. That is Leo Juby and Joanne Pilak. And I think we've got through it in that regard. Yeah, I'm a good.
Thanks very much, Clive and Dr. Alistair Jones. So they were the prestigious scholarships, and we've got some further prestigious awards. So we will start with Sarah Struther, and if Aria could come back up again also, please. Aria Tichborne. Okay, sorry, as you were, Aria, just Sarah. So Sarah, Aria, stay seated. So Sarah Struther. Now, Jared, you're the nearest person. Would you mind doing the presentations, please? Okay, Sarah, commendation for Level 3 Chemistry, distinction for Level 3 Science Internal, first prize in Geography. the prize for the Geography Society Cup, the prize for the Melville High School Academic Scholarship for Humanities, Art, History and Classical Studies, and the prize for the McPhee Scholarship Fund. Joanne Pinlack. Jared, I need you again. Joanne Pinlack, distinction for Level 3 English, distinction in Level 3 Biology, distinction in Level 3 Physics, Sports and Cultural Service for Student Academic Coordinator and Service for the Ball Committee. Prize for Excellence, it's the Mathematics Cup for Excellence in Level 3 Mathematics with Statistics and Modelling. First place in Level 3 Mathematics with Statistics. The Beale Cup for Excellence in Level 3 Chemistry. First place in Level 3 Chemistry. The University of Waikato Ko Te Tangata School Leaver, which Clive and Alistair did previously. University of Otago Vice Chancellor's Award, and Melville High School Student Council Trophy, the Proxime Accesit to the Ducks. Which leaves one award, Leo Juby. So, first of all, you get a service award for the Ball Committee, Leo. Then there's the PPTA Mathematics Cup for Excellence in Level 3 Mathematics with Calculus. First place in Level 3 Mathematics with Calculus. The Jane Barnett Cup for Excellence in Level 3 Biology. The Beale Cup for Excellence in Level 3 Chemistry, the Senior Science Cup Excellence in 2 or more Level 3 Sciences. How many arms have you got, Leo? There's still quite a few left, Leo, so yeah. You might say need some assistance. I think Clive is getting some assistance. Okay, the Physics Cup, first place in Level 3 Biology, first place in Level 3 Chemistry, first place in Level 3 Physics. First place in Level 3 Hard Materials Technology. Trade-related industry best overall in wood and metal. The Technology Prize for Hard Materials Technology. The Prime Minister's Vocational Excellence Award. The Melville High School Academic Scholarship for Science, Agriculture and Biology, Chemistry and Physics. The Melville High School Academic Scholarship for Mathematics with Calculus, Mathematics with Statistics, Graphics and Physical Education. The Ko Te Tangata Scholarship, which was mentioned by Clive and Alistair, and then the Sutherland Cup and Medallion for General Excellence in Sport and Academics. So it becomes rather obvious that Leo is the Melville High School Ducks for 2023. You can jump in.
No, just wait. First of all, students, congratulations. Okay, you've done really well and it's been a long time. Secondly, you make me feel so proud with the way you dressed up, the way you behaved, the way you supported your peers, and also the celebration of your cultural heritage. Never cease doing that. So over to you, John. Kia ora.
So my final congratulations to that select group of prestigious scholarships and other prestigious awards, and particularly impressive result from Leo Juby. Now, my standards are a little bit different to other people and judging the success of a ceremony, and this particular prize giving, being my 24th continuous prize giving, rates as a huge success because we have finished on time. So well done everyone for their contribution there. So very shortly I will ask Matua Tutu to do our karakia whakamutunga, and then if you remain standing and the people on the stage will exit, then everybody, remember this bit, is invited to the staff room, straight through the side doors on that side, straight through to the staff room, and we have our kai and social interactions. But before I ask Matua Tutu, yes, 24 continuous prize givings. I know that next February or so, I will be missing the heck out of all of you Melville students, Melville teachers, Melville communities, and I know I will be thinking of you as you hopefully relax in with your new school, Manga ko Tukutuku College. So I wish you all the best and whatever your future will bring, and I congratulate all of the people who won the awards, and I congratulate everyone else who just turned up and did their best. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Tutu, could you please do the honour of the karakia whakamutu?
Let me just make this one a little bit clearer for there's two I've got to do. The first one is, there's a lot of suffering in other countries around the world. So there's the prayer that we use in the New Zealand forces, which is simple. So I'll do that one first. Bye. They shall grow not old, as we that are left do grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. E kora rātou, e kora hekatia, pēnei a tātou kua mahue. E kora hoki rātou, e ngoi kore a hokoa ka pēhi tunu rā te āhuatanga o te wā. I te hekatanga o te rā, I te ata tunu rā, a ka maumahara tātou kia rātou. The other one is that I need to think, because of the Lord's Prayer. E tō mātou matua nui te rangi kia tapu tau ingoa. Kia tae mai tau rangatiratanga kia mea tia tau e pai ai ki rungi te whenua. Kia re te anō ki tō te rangi. Ho mai kia mātu ai nei he taro mō mātou mo tēnei rā. Murua mātou hara me mātou hoki hea muri nei o te hunga. E harana kia mātou. Ho hoki mātou e kawe kia whakawaia. Engari whakaoringi a mātou I te kino. Ana hoki te rangatira tanga takaha me te kororia. Ake, amen. In English, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, forever and ever. Amen. No reira. And the last thing is, koe taurā ngā tangata, ko pupuri turi rā i o koutou taonga, ki roto i o koutou ringa, katohia, ko te mihi kau atu rā, ki tēnei taha o te kura, mā koutou anō hei maumahara. Always remember this last day is not the last day on earth. It's just the last day for school, as far as you're concerned. So, and I'll just close it with a rush, a blood rush. It's called Koi anō, koi anō, koi anō te peru peru, ina hoki te taiaroa. Whakatiro ia maina ki te whana, aha, pararepa, pararep, aha. That's a really thing. That's a lifter. And now I'll sit down. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Matua. Don't bother sitting down because it's time to stand up and leave. So if everybody could stand while the invited guests on the stage leave, and then follow them to the staff room. In fact, see if you can get there before them and get all the best strawberries. Thank you. Tracy, we had the tissues here. Gave it back to me? Thank you. Supposed to be flexible, eh? They were no easy anyway. This is the first time I've ever seen them wait.
When the world starts to fall and fall, look deep within your lonely heart. Do your best, my friend. Try and understand it's only you. Pull yourself through. When you tell your story, make sure the story's right. what love can do.